Hello everyone, my name is Nikhil and I'm from the Circuit Breakers team 13353. Today we're going to learn how to learn how to attach a motor to a channel using a motor mount. So what you're going to need is a channel, any inch channel, a motor hub, an axle hub, 2 axle set collars, 2 bronze bushings, a 40 and an 80 tooth gear, your motor with all its cables, and your motor mount, and you're going to attach this to the channel and the motor using these screws. Four screws like this, 2 nuts, and 1 axle. And the tools that you're going to use are the hex key pack from Tektronix. So first, what you want to do is you want to take your 80 tooth gear and your motor hub, and make sure that the part that's sticking out is inside the gear. After that, you want to take 2 of your smaller screws and then insert them from the gear into the hub. And if you want it to be like super tight, you can screw it on using one of the hex key packs. And then do the same with the other. Then what you want to do is you want to take your 40 tooth gear and do the same exact thing except with the axle hub. Now here comes the part where you attach the motor to the channel. So the first thing you want to do is you want to take your motor mount and the motor, and then fit the motor inside the motor mount, and make sure that the motor mount is only on the top part of the motor and not all like in the middle. Because if it's in the middle, it won't get a good enough grip. So then what you want to do is you want to take one of your screws, insert them into the holes, and then take a nut and then screw it on using your fingers. This part might take some time. And then for tightness, you can screw it on. And then you want to do the same with your other screw. And secure it with your screwdriver. So now you have assembled all the big parts. Now we're going to attach some of the key components. So the first thing you want to do is determine whether your robot wants to go fast or slow. And we're going to be talking about different gear ratios in a different video. So for example, if you want your robot to go slow, you attach the smaller gear onto the channel and the bigger gear onto the axle. And if you want your robot to go fast, we'll attach the bigger gear to the motor and the smaller gear to the axle. Okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to figure out, so one common question is, which hole does your axle go into? So in order to find this, you want to test. Oh, so I put the axle in this hole, and I insert the gear, and I insert the gear into this. But as you can see, these are not touching. So that means the axle is too far away. So then what you can do is move it one hole closer. And when you do that, as you can see, the gears are touching, which is good. So then after that, what you're going to do is you want to take one of your bronze bushings, insert it into your axle, and then you're going to enter it into the hole that you chose. And then you're going to take your other bronze bushing and insert it through the other. So after that, you want to take one of your axle set cuffs and insert it into the axle. And if you look at your axle set cuff, what's going on is that it has some sort of pop-up. So what you want to make sure is that that's on the flat side. So yeah, just give it a sec. So you insert it like this. So then what you want to do is you want to take one of your tools and then insert it, hold on, insert it like this, and then spin it clockwise to tighten it. Now you want to turn it around, but hold it so that it doesn't fall, and place your other axle set cuff. And then you are going to tighten it. So now we've attached the axle. So now what we're going to do is we're going to attach the bigger gear to the motor. So before you do this, some of the bad things are, before you insert it, you need to sort of like loosen this so that it doesn't interfere when you're inserting it. So, and like with the axle, you have to make sure that the pop-up part is on the flat piece, like this. And then you're going to screw it clockwise to tighten it. And then you're going to do the same exact thing, except with the axle. And then spin it clockwise to tighten it. And then once you've done that, you have officially completed the attachment from the motor to the channel with the motor mount, and also you also attach the gears to spin the wheels. Note here. So sometimes when people insert both gears, there's still like a very tiny gap. So if you want to fix that, what you want to do is as you can see with the motor mount, there's like a little gap. So what you want to do is you want to loosen the screw that is holding both of that in place. And then you want to sort of like move it so then both of the gears are touching. And then you want to tighten it back up so that it doesn't slip again. And then after that, as you can see, there is no gap, and when I spin this wheel, this gear spins successfully. So that is your quick little side notes. Sorry I didn't include that in the middle of the video. And thank you, and please subscribe again.